No, honestly, it's really cool that you could delete so much footage and then like still like find.
You don't understand how bad I felt yesterday. I was like,
I love you, buddy. I love you. I'm kidding. You fuck. Honestly, and I'm not kidding right now. We did this to you because we're gonna delete the footage. So you fucking learn. You're about to learn a lesson.
So I want to make sure I say this correctly because this news story is getting misunderstood very quickly.
Kim Kardashian diarrhea?
It's for sure Kim Kardashian.
Everyone got that right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
This is the one that's a little dicey.
Like everyone keeps thinking R. Kelly's guilty, like that one. Like, dude, he's not.
Free my boy, dude.
Actually, that's probably more important than this.
Oh, okay.
So apparently ISIS appears to have minted their first NFT.
What is it?
Hey,
What is it?
Hey, not bad.
Congrats.
Not bad.
Talk about mainstream appeal.
Yo, but
Are you guys
know
gonna
what,
cop?
though? ISIS has always been in the forefront of
They are
pop
tech.
culture. You know why? Their recruiting videos were so next level.
Their vlogs?
Yeah.
Better than
Yeah.
the military?
They were
Yeah.
super tech.
They
Yeah.
fucking hired cinematography, all these.
Yeah.
They had these motivational recruitment videos that got people of the Western world to go to the Middle East and fucking jump ship and join ISIS.
Wow.
Do you think there's a bunch of ISIS dudes who are like, hey, when mint, when mint, when mint?
When utility.
Yeah, when you or do you think there's ISIS every morning like GM?
They're even using the fucking slang and shit.
Or there's an ISIS channel where they just say GM.
God, Jesus.
Dude, what is ISIS now? Like, what is it versus?
Destroyed them.
Yeah, what
Nah,
is it?
dude,
A
they're
shell? You know,
kicking.
sometimes like
Yeah.
brands die and it comes back as like a licensed form of what is it like this? Is it like the same ISIS?
like
Is it the
Twinkies.
same owners?
Yeah.
It's like Hostess.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's their relation to the Taliban?
They hate the Taliban.
They all hate each other. Al Qaeda,
They all
Taliban,
got
ISIS.
beef.
They all got beef
have
too.
fun.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's kind of what the NFT is about.
It's shitting on the Taliban?
No, yeah.
Oh shit.
Recently, ISIS successfully carried out an attack on Taliban soldiers, in which they bombed a vehicle of theirs and killed like 12 people or something. It's like some crazy thing. But the announcement of that action was minted as an NFT.
So the headline.
So they're
So did
basically
they record the bombing?
What's
and
the
then
role?
no.
NFT
It's
is a-
just an announcement. It's just a hey, we did this, and that's the form
Was
in
it a
which they
tweet?
put out the news.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, interesting. Is it on Ethereum? Or is it, like you can bid on it on OpenSea? Or?
Yeah, OpenSea.
It's on OpenSea?
But it
Check it?
got taken down. They took
Oh,
it
it is.
I was about to say, how much does it cost?
I was gonna say, hopefully it's on Polygon at least, so I don't have to spend so much.
The gas fees, bro. Crazy.
Yeah,
the
so
gas fees,
it was
though.
on OpenSea and Rarible.
Gas fees are cheaper in the Middle East, though.
They deleted the creator's account too, so
There are
there's
so
no
many
way.
dad jokes.
There's no way of knowing if it's actually an ISIS member
Oh,
or
right,
if it's a
yeah.
sympathizer. They don't know if it's like someone that's just wanting to.
There.
Is it
Okay, that's
stamped
the
and
real
official?
news right there.
It's a teenager somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's like not like ISIS hasn't claimed like, oh yeah, we did that. That was us.
Or it's like a troll.
Right.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? But then because of that, now there's like a growing fear that they're like, oh, the terrorists are going to start using blockchain against us.
Wow.
It's like causing a stupid hysteria about it.
Blockchain technology.
Can I at least convert it to Avalanche? Or,
Do you love Avalanche?
no,
Really?
I really don't.
He's a Cardano guy, man. He doesn't like
I'm a-
Avalanche.
Oh, you're an
I actually like Cosmos.
Wow.
I like Cosmos a lot.
Okay.
I'm just used to it because
Yeah.
of Terra.
Yeah.
I'm really used to the Cosmos ecosystem.
How did you guys get so into Terra Luna?
There's Steve.
Oh, I had a dream. You know?
Yeah. And a lot of Koreans had that dream too.
I was following Luna since it was like 50 cents in December.
And you
of,
got
like-
in at that price.
I didn't buy it yet. I bought it at $5.
Well, $5. never
Yeah,
mind.
$5. But I was following it like the December before.
Yeah.
Like started to go up.
Yeah.
And I just every time I used it because I downloaded Terra Station like that December 2020.
The utility was
It's-
amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Dope, man. Dope.
The idea of actually it made the most sense, right? Just even
But
the
it was
wiring
such
of
a
it.
house of cards, like the way that they could take it down.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
boop,
Well, Do Kwan gave them the way. He told them.
He was too goddamn.
He was like, I
So
dare all
Do
billionaires
Kwan was
follow
also
me.
problematic,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also a very bright guy.
Yeah.
Also, Terra's not dead either. Like they're
back.
They're still building.
Tara's back, everybody.
Tara's back.
Well, they're still building. They're not dead. They're still
Alpha.
building.
Alpha Tara's back.
Like everything, right?
Classic Tara.
They're
Yeah.
still building. Not that I really, it's. I just miss using the ease of use that Terra had. It's frictionless. You can just get on there, easily move money around. You can use wormhole bridges. You don't even have to worry about shit.
But they did
Mostly 'cause
something
of
that they
Crowdfund.
didn't have to do, which is they went back, they didn't fire the team, and we're getting staking rewards from, all the shit that went down. Like, they could have just ditched the
we're
project
vested.
and said,
Yeah,
fuck it.
Yeah, we're vested.
Yeah.
We have to pay attention to the Terra ecosystem because we're vested.
No, you invested, yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you guys talk about crypto and NFTs on this show? Every episode?
Whenever Steve comes down, for sure.
For sure. Well, I
That's a great question.
Bart, are you
I'm glad you're asking that.
I have a little bit here and there. Well, actually,
like NFTs?
no.
too?
Recently, I sold everything, just because it seemed like everything looked kind of scary. But I had a little bit of Luna, I had Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then I sold everything.
And no NFTs.
No NFTs, no. I just don't. I don't feel like if I don't have a visceral reaction to something, I try not to.
Yeah.
Invest in it because I just don't even know what it's about. you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
I have
That's
tons
fair.
of NFTs, bro. This
guy got some dragon eggs, dude.
NFTs, bro.
He got dragon eggs.
Tons of cool shit.
Oh, like all ETH NFTs or like?
No, it was mostly Terra and Cosmos NFTs.
For me, I'm all straight up. I don't give a fuck about utility. What is the margins that I'm gonna be making? What is the ROI here?
Yeah.
How risky is it? Bam, I'm in.
He doesn't even care about the risk.
He's like, oh, the risk is that high? I'm in.
Yeah, perfect.
What were some of your big ones?
There's times he gets pitched crypto, right? And then he goes, bam, 100 G's, baby. And
Oh my god!
hey, Steve, what was that about again?
Yeah. No, consistently. This happens a lot.
What was the name of it? I forgot what
And
the
I
name
don't have
was.
100 G's in my bank account.
My favorite shit was we did Anchor Protocol, right? Protocol dropped the night that it dropped. Joe just like, I'm like, okay, here's the play. I'm like, if we can get it low means like you get it like basically at the ICO price, right? Then that'll be really sick because we'll get to stack a bunch of multiples. Well, it comes out, everybody front runs it hardcore, right? So by the time that you could buy it, it was already $5. Joe dumps 100 grand in after it's 5. I'm like, that was not the play, Joe. I'm like, no. And he's like, did we do it or what? And I'm like, no, man.
You
I
definitely
didn't
did
do
something.
anything. I'm like, yeah, I stayed up late, but I didn't do anything.
I stayed
He
up
didn't tell
late.
me that part though.
Yeah.
Bro,
He didn't give me a target.
So there's a flaw in
He
your
didn't give me a
advising.
target.
No, he fell asleep during it. So he,
I did.
Yeah, so that's why.
I felt no, but then remember, it didn't show up on the wallet. You couldn't buy the purchase.
Yeah, but I didn't buy anything. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you didn't tell me that, so I thought the game plan was
I
on.
would have told you if you were awake.
No. This is what happens. He tells me 30% of the stuff, not 100%.
No, you
so
didn't-
I'm
no.
on the. So I'm
You
on
guys
program to
fighting?
go. And then I wake up and I'm like, all right. No one told me that the mission is still aboard. Like,
No, the mission
This
was
is
to buy
a Bobby Ben moment. Right here.
It's a Bobby Ben.
the mission was to buy the ICO price. ICO price, not post pop price. That's
well, that wasn't explained to me. That's just let's get it in early is all I heard. So I'm like, all right, let's buy. And no one said mission abort.
Dude, it worked out though. It all worked out.
it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out.
It all worked out.
It worked out because we both lost $1 million. So yeah.
together.
That's friends. That's friendship.
It would have sucked if only one of you lost.
Damn.
$1 million.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been bad.
But then you could have split.
Oh my-
You could have split it.
In retrospect, none of that fucking matters because what matters is
It's
if you
fun.
keep the money.
What matters is
Oh,
the
yeah,
community
that's
and the
true.
friends you made along the
Fuck
way.
that. Fuck that.
I had so much fun with you guys during that. dude.
Yeah.
So based
so
on
fun.
based on that definition, then the ISIS stuff matters more than your guys' thing, because that has
actually
more of
wanna
a
keep them-
that has more of a
Yeah,
community
yeah.
involved.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's why Steve's worried about the roadmap.
I'm telling you, what's the roadmap? What do I get for buying this NFT?
Yeah.
You really do become part of that community. It sounds like their,
Yeah.
their Discord must be insane.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just like what's happening.
There's
in there.
basically going to be a file on you very extensively from that point on.
I hope they
Do you
don't
get to vote like who they bomb next and shit like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
They have a
if you get to do that.
DAO. There's an ISIS
Who do you
DAO.
want me to bomb next?
But the one of the main things they're afraid of, and I don't know if this even applies, is they're afraid that propaganda that gets put out through NFTs from terrorist groups, because it's on the blockchain, it will never be deleted. So there's no way to take stuff down.
Oh.
That's what they're afraid of. Because like now, if something goes up and everyone's like, no, that's wrong, that's not true, then they can just like
Propaganda's everywhere.
Propaganda's
Right.
everywhere, and the internet never forgets anything.
exactly. It's like the
Yeah.
internet's
It's
is
already
that.
there. Yeah, it's already that.
But that's what they're saying they're afraid of because of that. At least Jihadoscope, which is like a company that watches and tracks
That's a
jihadist
sweet name.
activity. That's what they're.
Jihadoscope?
That's a great name.
Did you have Luna Bobby?
No, I didn't.
You didn't invest in a fellow Korean?
I didn't.
What?
How come?
I
What was
didn't.
your
I'm not.
experience?
I'm not actually invested in a lot of those coins. It's more
He doesn't believe
just
in
straight up
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. It's not that I don't believe. I really don't have a strong stomach for that stuff. I'm not good at that side of trading, like DeFi. That's like that was never my
Do
thing.
you still got Bitcoin and Ethereum? Mm-hmm. You got it in early?
No, like 20. No, and I buy constantly, like weekly.
I have
like,
noticed though, like
yeah.
the NFT community has more like artsy and designer types.
Yeah.
Whereas like the crypto community has more of a just like
finance and tech.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I think
it attracts
crypto.
a different kind of personality.
I think I was always resistant to crypto because I'm allergic to those two streams, tech and finance. Like those are two realms that I wanted nothing to ever do with because I'm from like arts and culture. So NFTs were the first time that it spoke to me because I understood art, culture, community. Like that stuff was my language. So I'm like, oh, I can get this, and now I learned it backwards, right? Now I'm doing I'm learning about the rest in reverse. So it's an interesting. It's mainstreaming crypto more because people, I think, have a broader appeal when it comes to art. Like everyone can appreciate art and music.
Yeah.
Like, their favorite musicians are getting involved. And they're like, oh, this is crypto. It doesn't feel like it, really.
I felt that
Right.
NFTs were more mainstream.
Oh,
than
definitely.
crypto, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I was
for
in
sure.
Uber rides multiple times and had guys in there with like NFT placards and shit.
Yeah.
Advertising for NFT projects.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
cool.
fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird. Dude, that protest that
that we did.
that was genius. Did you guys see that? The NFT protest?
So we did in the NFT NYC is a conference that happens twice a year, and most of the projects, the big blue chip projects, they spend millions of dollars on activations because
you
they
guys
can
did
do
God
that.
Hates NFTs?
Yeah,
That
so
was genius.
I was like, what can we do?
best.
But that's like God Hates NFTs was like a very streetwear minded thing. We used to do God Hates Streetwear, and just these ridiculous campaigns.
Yeah.
So
That was great.
we
The
were
amount of
like,
people
what
that
if we
believed it
had
was
fake
real, too.
protesters? So we went on Craigslist, hired people
That's your
for the
style.
hour, and then we printed out these posters. It cost nothing. It cost like $1,000 overall instead of spending millions of dollars on an event.
Dude, so
We just
They
did
did
that,
well.
and it made more noise
They did well.
Yeah.
than anything. Oh, so that's the funny thing, is that there was an NFT right after we did the whole protest. Someone went out and started making NFTs of those, and it's like Rick and Morty stuff. We didn't do that.
Oh, you guys didn't do that.
No, but then they
Oh.
started claiming it. And this is
Right.
like the nature of the internet and truth
Yeah,
and real
yeah.
news and whatnot. They started
Explosion.
claiming it and saying, oh no, we did that. And people who were there in like our community and everyone within the NFT, the actual NFT community, they knew. They were like, oh wait, no, the Hundreds was doing that for Atom Bomb Squad. And then this other collection came in and was like, no, that was ours.
Wow.
And I just kind of like let it ride where I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
if that's what you want to claim, we have other things that we do constantly, so it's not a big deal to us.
I see.
But it is a funny thing that's very crypto, yeah. But anyways, yeah, we did that campaign.
That's so cool.
That
It was
great.
fun.
So that
It was
campaign,
really fun.
was it for an NFT or was
No.
it for clothing?
It was
It
just
was
for
nothing.
fun.
It was nothing.
a
We had a
cult.
pop-up shop, and I just wanted to bring people to the pop-up shop, and then it drew a crowd.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we knew it was going to go viral. It was the first thing that happened that whole week, and so the entire week people were like, oh, you guys are...
I
Great.
think it was real.
Yeah.
the troll
Dude,
worked?
shitloads
Were
of
they
people
on
thought it
Oh,
was real.
most people thought it was
Like
real.
on the streets though.
Yeah, and then
Arguing
just
with
like
their
on the
actors?
internet, when people were passing around social, they were like, and then if they were for NFTs, they were like, look at these idiots. And then if they were against them,
Dude.
they were like, finally, yeah, I'm with these
Perfect.
They
people.
don't know that
Yeah, and then I'm just like,
Perfect.
that's why we made the shirts. We had billboards in Times Square last year that said NFTs are a scam. Right? So many of those shirts. Our whole community walks around and says NFTs are dead, NFTs are a scam.
Oh, that's
and people walk up
hilarious.
to you
So
all the time
great.
and they're just like, yes, or they're like, I agree, NFTs are the worst. I spray painted on the side of our wall inside of our office, and there was a guy in there the other day that we'd hired, like a contractor. He was working on stuff, and he came and he's like, yeah, I fucking hate that shit. It's such a scam. I love you guys for it. And everyone was like, yeah, and they're like literally working on NFTs. They're just like, yeah,
That's my
but-
whole thing right now because the community sentiment is so down that I just participate in that, especially on this show. I'm always like, oh yeah, crypto's dead, we all died on it, we got killed.
Yeah.
And shit. But bro, I am excited as fuck.
Yeah, same. Obviously, I keep like doing it because I'm like, this is great.
Well, you gotta be able to
That's
laugh at
sweet.
yourself like that too.
Yeah, because so much of it is entirely insane and ridiculous.
fucking
Like what we're
nuts. Wild.
doing,
Yeah.
it's insane. Like invisible money that and invisible pictures that we're all passing and we're believing in these things.
What are we doing?
This is just like
exciting.
It's humans. We've done this since the beginning of time. We did it with religion. We did it with government, politics, and laws and customs. Like it's all just made up shit that we all at some point decided. You just have to get enough people, critical mass, to believe in the thing, and then it becomes the truth.
That's what I love about it, right? So
Yeah.
the people who believe in the old fake thing, which
Yeah.
is the Federal Reserve,
Exactly.
they're saying how fake all this shit is.
And I'm like, what? Yeah,
The
I'm like,
old
did you
big
not
thing,
see
yeah.
what's happened 10 years ago? And they're still, we never even fixed that. We're still doing the same thing.
I love it. My uncle's like, what's it backed by? And I'm like, yeah, dude, what's the fucking dollar backed by?
Yeah.
They don't think about
Go to
that.
the bank and like pull out your cash right now.
They think they're so clever with that shit. And it's like, yeah, dude, good luck, man. If
Yeah.
everybody goes and runs on the bank, guess what's going to happen?
And the same thing with NFTs when they're like, oh, this isn't like, why would people pay this much money for? I'm like, do you know what it's like in the art world? Like, go into the blue chip because we collect a lot of like physical art also. I'm like, if you think this is crazy, go over there and people
They've
are
been doing
buying.
that for hundreds
Yeah,
of years.
forever.
Yes. And hundreds of millions of dollars and institutions are behind that shit, museums, and you go and visit those museums, and you think that that's worth, it's priceless because so and so believed it. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's just, I think it's
And the
fascinating.
auction house inflation of prices too. When they're
Yeah,
like,
that's all wired, and
selling
all
it.
those people are making money along the way,
Crazy.
and the artist is making nothing, and so it's like that's always been a part of the system.
Dude, the Mona Lisa is whack.
You got no eyebrows, dude.